And in one single go, I was able to conquer a host of personal biases that had affected me since the beginning of my investment career, namely anchoring bias, commitment and consistency bias, and status quo bias. So in my book, I've talked about my investment in a company called HEG Limited in India during 2017, in which I had made more than 270% returns in less than 5 months on a big allocation. What happened was I had exited the stock on 1st February 2018, and just 1 month after the date of my sale, in March 2018, I came across a news report which mentioned that the graphite electrodes are HEG's main product. The graphite electrode prices were actually going up further per metric ton, and that the supply situation was becoming even more tighter in the graphite electrodes market. When the facts change your mind. I immediately re-entered HEG Limited with this time with half the percentage allocation that I had at the time of my previous exit. And in one single go, I was able to conquer a host of personal biases that had affected me since the beginning of my investment career, namely anchoring bias, commitment and consistency bias, and status quo bias. I finally, and this is why the HEG investment will always be very special to me, because it was a big step forward in my evolution towards rationality. I finally exited the second investment in HEG in August 2018 at a handsome profit, resulting in a total compounded profit of more than 350% in less than 1 year on this company's stock from my initial invested capital. So this is what happens when you are actually able to compound your capital multiple times over while controlling your biases. As Benjamin Graham has said, the investor's worst enemy is often himself. If we are just aware of these biases and diligently follow our checklists, every time we make an investment decision, we can greatly minimize the errors. Honest mistakes and errors will occur throughout the life of an investor, but just having good sound knowledge of financial history and human psychology helps us minimize them to a large extent.